It's hard to believe that just one wrong decision in route selection can put a vehicle into a completely deadlocked situation. Will the driver's skills and courage be enough to overcome these dangerous situations? Let's watch these dramatic and heart-stopping moments unfold. Oh my! The wheels spin wildly, yet the entire machine remains stuck. And then, in an instant, the intense tug-of-war begins. A 40-ton load-bearing steel chain stretches to its limit. The rescue vehicle roars, pouring all its power into this life-or-death pull. Success! The truck is finally free, clearing the blockage behind. Will this Mitsubishi Fuso make it through? Let's hold our breath and see. The tires struggle for traction, black smoke billowing everywhere. In the end, it needs assistance from a vehicle ahead. Knowing the limits of your vehicle is extremely important. Do you notice those deep ruts? From the start, I had a bad feeling about this Fuso. And indeed, the more it accelerates, the deeper it gets stuck in the thick mud. Completely helpless. Fortunately, thanks to the powerful pull of the cable, the machine is finally freed and escapes the mud safely. Here is the scene of a serious rollover accident. The overturned vehicle lying across the road looks terrifying. Rescue teams quickly deploy cranes and heavy trucks. Come on, pull harder. Finally, the vehicle is restored to a safe position amid cheers. Success! Steep slopes are always a nightmare for any machine. This Hino truck is no exception, stuck halfway up and waiting for assistance. Oh, what a relief, they made it. In the heavy trucking profession, you can never predict what lies ahead. Seeing the situation becoming extremely dangerous as a truck stops before a steep slope, another vehicle quickly arrives to help by pulling with a strong cable. At the same time, the driver accelerates to coordinate. Once the truck escapes danger, everyone breathes a sigh of relief. Oh no! A Ford Transit van stalls right in the middle of a flooded road. Just when things seem hopeless, a Land Rover Defender appears like a savior. The cable is attached, and the 200 horsepower engine pulls powerfully. The tension is suffocating. Finally, they manage to pull the vehicle safely out of the flooded area. The next challenge is even more intense. A Mitsubishi Fuso is stuck, unable to overcome the thick mud clinging to its wheels. Black smoke pours out as the driver accelerates. This is really bad. Rescue operations are immediately deployed. Thanks to the powerful pulling force, the truck is finally freed. In front of us is a Mitsubishi Fuso canter carrying goods, approaching a steep slope. Just seconds later, the real challenge begins, and the situation becomes extremely tense. Unfortunately, the truck slides backward, loses balance, and overturns, shocking everyone watching. At that moment, another truck appears as timely support. In such difficult terrain, experience and coordination always make the difference. Every journey is a tough challenge against harsh terrain. The situation becomes critical when a heavy truck sinks deep into thick mud. They must call in a farm tractor and an excavator, using a 40-ton steel cable attached to the stranded vehicle. Wow, amazing. The wheels keep spinning, and step by step, the truck is pulled out of the mud. This is truly the power of teamwork. A few miles away, a yellow multi-purpose track transport vehicle has sunk into a lake, creating a very serious situation. An armored vehicle approaches and deploys a 3-4-inch thick cable with a pulling force of 14,300 pounds. Pull harder. The wheels spin rapidly. The tension is overwhelming. Finally, the vehicle is pulled to safety before leaving the scene. After heavy rain, the muddy road becomes a dangerous trap. It seems impossible to pass, but the Valmet 860.3 forestry vehicle carrying logs moves forward steadily, thanks to the driver's skill and confidence. Steep slopes are terrifying for any driver, and this white Isuzu is no exception. Still, the driver decides to try. Oh no! No miracle happens, the truck quickly slides backward and tips into the roadside ditch. Only when the steel cable tightens with help from another vehicle do we realize an important lesson: understanding your limits is the best way to reduce risks on the road. Next is another heart-stopping situation. Oh my! The vehicle overturns completely on the slope, just like the previous one. Fortunately, timely support helps ensure safety. Driving has never been an easy job. In dangerous situations, having proper rescue equipment is the first line of defense. But more importantly, it is the support and solidarity among colleagues that form the strongest bond to keep everything safe. If your vehicle completely overturns, what would you do? They quickly deploy a specialized crane, attaching a 40-ton steel chain to the victim. However, the rescue is not simple. It takes until late at night, after multiple adjustments and better pulling angles, for the vehicle to finally be lifted upright, an impressive escape. Oh, look. This is bad. An orange Mitsubishi Fuso becomes helpless as its engine suddenly shuts off, stuck in thick mud. Two heavy machines are immediately mobilized for rescue. The cables are secured, the pulling force applied steadily, not jerking. The vehicle slowly begins to move. But suddenly, it loses balance and overturns completely, leaving the driver helpless. In just a split second, less than 1 second, a log truck suddenly loses balance and completely overturns. It happens so fast that no one can react in time. This clearly shows that when overloaded, just one moment of lost control is enough to flip a vehicle and turn rescue efforts into a major challenge. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to explore more real-life vehicle recovery tips and learn valuable lessons from these intense situations.